Today we have the 2022 Captain of Debating for Auckland Grammar, Michael Galloway. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, since your early years at Grammar, you clearly got yourself involved in a range of extracurricular activities, such as kendo and the Illiterati, even the Ethics Olympiad. But what was it that persuaded you to get involved in debating?
I think the special thing about debating is it gives you an opportunity to talk about really interesting ethical and political issues in a way that's often more rigorous than just reading a textbook in class.
And throughout your many years debating, since your third form, what are some key things that you've learned from being a debater, such as critical thinking and public speaking?
I think the biggest takeaway I've had personally was how to be an open-minded thinker, because I've often had to defend positions which I don't personally agree with, and in trying to make reasonable arguments for those positions, I've had to overcome my biases, and that's been really helpful.
That's really good. And from being a member since your third form, seeing it grow over time, what are some of the key things that you would like to establish for this season as captain and for the seasons to come?
Honestly, we've already accomplished so many goals this year. So we're the current national champions, we were runners-up at Auckland Regionals, and I think the most important thing for us now is to keep our Premier title for our fourth year.
That's great. And how can the boys learn more about debating at Grammar?
I think if you're interested in debating, you should just come in and sign up with Mr. Moore. We have a bunch of open grades that are suitable for everyone to come in and have a go.
So Michael, what are you looking to bring awareness of from the debating group to Auckland Grammar?
I think a lot of people underestimate how rewarding debating is at Grammar. So our program has been incredibly successful, both in the New Zealand and international circuits, but it's also allowed us to work with some really inspirational staff, for example, Mr. Moore and Miss Forster and Ms. McGowan, who have all just supported us so incredibly much, and I'm incredibly grateful. Along
with being a Premier Advanced Debater, what other extracurricular activities do you do?
So the biggest thing I've been involved with over the years is the New Zealand Young Physicists Tournament, and I captained a team in the national finals last year. And I'm also running this year's Ethics Olympiad team, which is representing New Zealand at Worlds this year, and I'm the captain of Kendo and the Asian Cultural Tutoring program.
Wow, that's incredible. And how do you balance your academic studies, with the myriad of extracurricular activities that you do?
It is incredibly tiring, right? And so the important thing is to prioritize. And for example, before tournaments, I'll spend a lot of time just reading and preparing debates, but after that, I'll make sure to catch up and be ready for exams. And then it's just important to take some time off and to not burn out.
That's really important. And, as a seventh form now, leaving Grammar at the end of this year, what are your plans for Auckland Grammar before you leave at the end of the year?
I'd really like to give back before I leave at Auckland Grammar and give back to the debate community, which has given me so many opportunities over the past few years, right? I think we have an incredibly broad and deep pool of talent, and that's incredibly exciting, and I want to do my part in making sure that they have the same opportunities that I've had over the past few years.
Thank you so much, Michael Chadiel, for your time today, Captain of Debating for 2022. We hope to see you around soon, and all the very best.
Thank you so much for your time.